Hey guys, I decided to drop another video and it's going to be a part of my Let's Talk section. And I kind of wanted to reach out because there was something recently on my mind and in a very unusual place at that because I just finished taking a shower and I was in my head a lot while taking a shower. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you could be, taking a shower, having a moment to yourself, and then you just start thinking and thinking and thinking. It's like you can never have a moment of rest with your thoughts. That was me today. And I wanted to kind of reach out because this particular Let's Talk section is about second guessing yourself. I find that I do that a lot. And there's people in my life, like my kids, my husband, friends, colleagues that see my progress. And this has to do with my weight. Although there are other things in life that get in my head when it comes to like work or, other things. But right now, this video is going to be more about focusing on weight because I'm a mother of 5 children. And if you're seeing this video and you're seeing how I look right now, yes, I do have 5 kids. I love them all to pieces. I'm 39 years old. And now I have a grandson in the family. So I'm excited. So now I'm a grandma. I have no idea what I'm going to be called because between me and my son-in-law's parents, they're going to be abuela, abuelo. And I think we're gonna be grandma and pop pop. I'm not sure, still thinking about it. So if you're seeing this video and you're a grandparent and you have a really cool name that your grandchildren call you, drop a comment, send me a message. I would love to know because I'm not sure. I know that there's a variety of names and I don't know if it's true where the grandbaby kind of names you. I don't know. If anyone is like my mom made sure to say, your kids are going to call me Nana. So my kids call her Nana, and that was that. There was no, you're going to name me. No, I'm giving you my name. That was my mom. So my mom is Nana. So I don't think I'm going to go that route to be like, hey, this is what you're going to call me. But, I'm kind of wavering, trying to figure that out. But right now, my thing is my weight right now. I have been on this journey with keto and it's been, like an on and off struggle. The first time that I jumped on it, I fell off pretty quick. But as of the end of last year in 2018, I made a decision to really get to a point in my mind. I was going to say thoughts, I kind of got tongue tied, but where I just really got fed up of how I was looking at myself in the mirror. Like I just found that position. I don't know if you guys ever get that thought where you just feel gross, you just feel disgusting, like you're not happy with what you're looking at in the mirror when you look at yourself. That was kind of me. And I was telling my husband, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like at that time, my daughter was just pregnant. She hadn't given birth yet. And I just was in my mind like, man, I really want to be healthy. I want to be here for my children. I want to be able to run around with, my grandbaby and my future grandchildren that'll be coming down the line as my kids get older. I was like, I can't do this. So I made sure that the beginning of this year, so January 1st of 2019, I went strong with cutting out so many things. I cut out soda, I cut out sweets, I cut out carbs. I just, I wasn't eating breads, I wasn't eating pastas. I was finding, certain things that are allowed on the keto diet. So I kind of, showcased that within my Instagram page of Mercy 3 Healing. I show different products that I use and have continued to use on this journey. And I found success in it. For me, I know if you talk to people and you mention keto, you're going to get some positives and of course you're going to get negatives. I got the same thing. but I form my own opinions on things. I listen to reviews, I listen to what people have to say, but in the end, I kind of want to see, what they're saying, if it's true. I do my research, that I do. I was, in the very beginning of this year, I was researching, but I'm someone that suffers from migraines really bad. And when I jumped on this diet, it really helped with all the pain that I was getting, and it minimized the amount of migraines that I was getting in a month. It doesn't completely take it away, but considering that I was someone that would suffer 3 or more within a week, and then it dialed down to maybe 3 in a month, that's saying a lot for me. And I hope that if you consider going on this diet, and if you're someone that's like me that suffers from migraines, to give it a try and see if it definitely helps you in minimizing the amount of times that you actually get that. Because I know for me, it's kind of crippling, because light, sensitivity, sometimes I get really sick and I end up throwing up, which is utterly disgusting. And it's just not a really good feeling. I just want to be left alone, and I just want to be in darkness. And it just really stinks, considering that, I want to be with my family, but when I get to that point, I can't deal. So thankfully, I have an amazing husband that is very supportive and very involved. So when I'm not feeling good, he definitely is someone that steps up to the plate, and I'm so grateful for him in my life. And he's also someone that really looks at me with so much love in his eyes, and he sees me no matter, even in my biggest weight. So you guys, I started at like 220 some odd pounds, which was the heaviest I've ever been. And as far as my height, I'm 5'9", and I have never landed in the 200s. And my body, I was getting a lot of pain in my knees, my legs, my back, my lower back. I was just struggling. So when I got on this diet, it's now August 1st of 2019 today. So we just entered in August. So from January till now, I now weigh, because I weighed myself this morning. Well, not this morning, just kidding. I weighed myself when I got home before I took a shower. And I weigh 167 pounds now. So I still have a ways to go, because my goal is to kind of get to the 150s. But I also need to get back and stop procrastinating with going to the gym, so that I can start toning myself up a bit more. But I get in my head with that. Like, there's times where I'm going good, and there's times that I end up let life kind of get in the way. But I really have to push myself and motivate myself and remember why I'm doing it to begin with, because that actually made the difference. This is how far I was able to get, was because I was doing this for myself and not doing it for, my husband, or doing it, to make sure that I maintain a certain, position with him. Because I know when it comes to relationships, when one of us, kind of starts, I don't want to kind of say let ourselves go, but when we're in our happy times, we're not really being conscientious of what we're intaking in our bodies. And then we may get, a little fluff here, a little fluff there. And then when you start to really take a look at yourself, you're just like, oh, I'm not happy with myself. But yet I'm not doing anything about it either. So it's like, I'm kind of complacent. So what do I do? But I kind of broke free from that thought process eventually. And I pushed myself to get where I am now. And even with me putting out in this video that I've lost all this weight, and by voicing out how many kids I have and everything else of that nature, I still second guess myself. I've made such tremendous progress, but for whatever reason, there's times where I catch myself like, ugh, like I still feel, not good about myself. I don't understand why I do that, or why we end up doing that to ourselves, because we should always look at ourselves as beautiful people, that we are confident, and regardless of how we look, whatever our height is, whatever our size is, that we're beautiful people. And we should never feel, that we're ugly, or feel like disgusted with ourselves, because we're beautiful regardless of anything. And that's something that we have to remember. And we have to tell ourselves that. Although it's so nice to hear from, our loved ones or people that care about us, it's always a nice feel good moment when they tell us that. But if you're anything like me, I really need to work on empowering myself and having self-confidence with myself. And I feel like if I continue to work at that, that I'm going to continue to go far and meet the goals that I want to meet for myself, not only when it comes to weight, but with anything that I end up getting in my head about. So that's kind of what I wanted to, put out there, that if you're in a position where you're second guessing yourself and you're questioning the progress that you made, don't do it. Just keep pushing, keep striving, and know your worth. Know that you are beautiful inside and out, regardless of how you look. Size, height, length, width, doesn't matter. You're beautiful, and whatever goals that you're wanting to, set for yourselves and try to reach, you can do it. So this video is going to be more running around for encouragement, that if you're in that boat where I've been and where I was earlier, just moments ago, which is why I wanted to drop this video, just know to keep pushing. Keep pushing, and remember that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're beautiful. And you're going to go as far as you want to go. So you just keep pushing, and you keep remembering that no matter what anyone tries to tell you, if they try to break you down, don't let them, because they're not worth you feeling bad about yourself, and they're not worth, them taking away the joys that you have based off all the hard work that you're putting into whatever it is that you're trying to put it into, whether it's, exercising, dieting, something to do, with trying to, work at something at your job and trying to get to that next level. Whatever it is, you just keep pushing, you keep striving, and you just remember that you got this. That's the main thing. That's the slogan. You got this. I got this. You got this. We got this. And we just, keep moving and be confident, empowered, and feel good about yourself. So that's my video. I hope it helps. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.